everybody. It's Nerdy Doll Girl here with my dear friend Seven-Eyed Fox. And she has been kind enough to show us her collection of all sorts of awesome things, from anime to horror collectibles and everything in between, dolls, just like so many cool things. So I'm really excited to hear all about them. So go ahead, sweetie. Why don't you start where you want to start?
Let's start right here.
Okay.
I think probably the most condensed shelf. Also one of my favorite ones, featuring my inbox dolls, my favorite ones. One of my favorites being my Catwoman, who is labeled as the Penguin.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I always love showing that off. It's not the most extravagant, but it's just like, that's silly. Going from my childhood to now, a lot of these are childhood toys that I've kept because I just love Sailor Moon and card captors so much. I love me some magical girls, the continuation of magical girl-esque stuff in the same realm. Moving down to my DC shelves, I love Teen Titans. Randomness on the bottom. We have my horror shelf. These all aren't horror movies, but they're just some more inbox stuff. We have my favorite, which is Michael Myers. I need more Michael Myers things. But I love horror. I love all sorts of horror movies. Anything scary or spooky. Big on cheese and camp, if you couldn't tell by what I enjoy. These next three right here are all my roommates. You can tell that he loves Dragon Ball Z and like a lot of shonen stuff, Yu-Gi-Oh! Those are all his. Granted, I love them too, because you'll probably see a couple of overlaps.
Very cool.
He just got a couple of new ones too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got all these bottom ones as new. They're very nice, very fancy. Moving over are my shelves. Some more of my stuff, more of my interests. Like Tiffany was saying, I like anime to comic books to a little bit more superhero stuff, to now we're going into Star Wars, Princess Bride, and John Wick, which I just love to call this my sexy men in black area.
Yes.
Because I clearly have a theme going on.
Yes.
A couple more of my favorite things. And honestly, one of my favorites are the last two on the bottom, which is my Who Framed Roger Rabbit and all of my signed autograph by Michael Myers. I have almost all the people who have played Michael Myers.
Wow.
I got the original just a couple, 2 months ago.
That's amazing, sweetheart.
Thank you. I was so incredibly happy.
I bet.
And these are my dad's from his childhood.
Nice.
They're all dusty still, too.
Oh, that's awesome.
You're supposed to be having another season of Panty and Stocking.
They're supposed to... No, I'm following you, darling.
And then we have my last two shelves of my figures. We have our Pretty Ladies, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of like all the Neon Genesis. These are the ones that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
My Guitar Hero people. My childhood shelf with Pokemon, Digimon, and one Beyblade character. A bunch of Inuyasha, my Tenchi Muyo, and other kid stuff. My bottom two shelves are just... I want to leave a little space so I can have growth.
Mm-hmm. That's always important. Oh,
yes.
Look at the Maleficent.
Yes.
Oh.
Got the little Kingdom Heart guys underneath too. A little heartless.
Awesome.
My video game shelf. My mostly shonen shelf, because I know it's not enough for all the other shonen stuff.
Yeah.
My Kylo Ren shelf and Kirby.
I love the combination. That's
Thank you.
So cute.
And then my cartoon, because I was gonna say Cartoon Network, but there's Minecraft and Nickelodeon and stuff like that. My favorite piece out of everything in here is this number 3. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure only people who worked at Cartoon Network were able to get one of these. You need to order them online specially, but I found her. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
If anyone knows where the Grimm one is from Grimm Adventures of Billy and Mandy, let me know. Seven-Eyed Fox, I will buy it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What is your favorite, if you had to pick one thing?
Like, things were burning in a fire?
Yeah.
I'd probably go down to the fire, let's be honest. I couldn't pick one thing. But if I had to pick like a favorite, like something that was so important, it's so painful. It has to be 2 things.
Yeah.
Kind of the same. If you go over here, probably this little one right here, this mini moon figure. It's this one right here.
Okay.
She's the regular school version of Minnie Moon. I don't know why Rini is just one of my favorite characters. I just love her look. And then this card Captor Sakura doll right here, the one in the pink dress.
Oh, so cute.
I grew up obsessing, and I have a couple of different versions of the little pink dress. The little Sakura's. I love it so much. It's like in the opening intro, she's very beautiful. It's just so like peak magical girl, I think. And I told myself if they ever made a doll of her one day, I would get it no matter what. And my mom took my cousin and I to Toys R Us back when those were a thing in the States.
Yeah.
And we found her, and I saw her from across the way, and I just beelined it. If there was anything in my way, it would have been gone. I needed it, and ever since, and that was like 16, 17 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably those 2 if I had to, and they're on the same shelf, so hopefully I'd be able to get out of the way of the fire in time.
Yeah. Now, what made you start collecting?
I'm an only child. I don't know. I think I just have that dragon in me where I just gotta collect the things. It just came natural for a long time. Obviously, I've been collecting since I was a kid. Since a lot of it is from my childhood, half of it's from my childhood. But I used to collect all sorts of things like dice or fabric, knickknacks of just any variety. Mostly dice. It was weird for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just I always have a story and I always remember where I was in media and entertainment like that. Just had such a big impact on my life. It inspires me.
Yeah. Yeah. I completely understand that. And what made you get into dolls, or was it the same, like, was it just kind of at the same time as everything else, do you think?
It definitely was the same time. I mean, as a little girl and then having one that looked like this, you know, having the Bratz dolls, like, they're so pretty. How could you say no to them?
Exactly.
And then growing up, I mean, okay, so when we were kids, my cousin and I, we definitely still customized them, but not as good as today. So I think it's the artsy element that really sealed the deal.
Yeah. And you are very talented. You have very many talents. And we're going to go look at your dollies next, right? So you can show us all your dollies and the ones that you've customized as well. And I'm just going to give a little warning. There's one that is kind of creepy. If you are not into horror, if you're uncomfortable with that, then I'll just give you a little warning. Yeah. All right. We'll go check them out. Welcome back. So go ahead, my friend, and you want to show off your dolls, and we have some really cool ones, especially ones that you personally made, right?
Yes.
And I'm super excited to see those. But I'm going to keep those for the last ones we're going to look at.
Okay.
So, do you want to show me these shelves? Do you want to start at the top?
Let's start at the top with my inbox dolls.
Ooh.
My things that I like to show off is definitely my Lady Gaga one, because that's a popular one now.
Yes.
I'm only a little sad I didn't buy 2.
Yeah.
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 Moving down, we got my ball jointed doll. Well, what's left of my ball jointed dolls. It's a Delphi Dream body doll featuring Mayu. I don't know what the head's name is though.
The head is, oh, what's her name? Oh, Knowledge. Knowledge and
Got an A-Zone. Got Calhoun in the back there.
she is so cool.
I love her. She's one of my my Grail dolls, and I found her out of box on eBay for a good price. I'm like, yes!
Awesome. Now, who is this sweet girl?
Which one?
This one.
That one, I believe they are called, I don't know if it's Madame Alexander's, but she is Black Panther. I have all of the set. I have Black Panther, I have Captain America, Iron Man, and Spider-Gwen.
Awesome. So cool. And I remember this little one.
Yeah, he's, I think he was my very first BJD. That's Tadashi.
Ah.
He's still my favorite.
So cute.
Got tons of Monster High.
You got original Ghoulia. I love her. Or, who is your favorite character from Monster High?
Look-wise, probably Draculaura. Every single doll is just gorgeous. I can't help myself. Man, personality-wise, though? That's a good question. Yeah. I don't know if I have a favorite, like, girl or ghoul, excuse me.
Yeah.
That's a really, really tough question because I like Draculaura, but she's a little sweet and sensitive for my liking.
Yeah.
For like characters.
Yeah.
So maybe like Cleo or Claudine because I like they're sassy. They're a little bit more spunky to them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like maybe them too.
Yeah.
Like Cleo always, I love her blue and the whole thing with like Nephra and stuff like that. I always kind of like the mean characters.
Sometimes they're the most interesting and fun, you know?
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I love my sweethearts. Like, I love Deku from My Hero. You know, I love my sweeties, but at the end of the day, like, so I'm a little spice. I like spicy.
Spicy is right. Exactly.
My clear obsession with Kika Goods and Hair Dorables. I have more of those dolls in box because I have a whole other set that I bought just looking for the special edition one.
Yeah.
Which I didn't get. Very sad, but that's okay.
Oh, sweetie.
Now I have more little girls to dress up.
Exactly.
It's like, micro-dosing ball-jointed dolls.
Exactly.
Those are all my random weird Barbies and things that don't really have a category. For a long time I tried to do doll stories on a different Instagram account, but I just kind of let that go. I forgot about it. Up at the top we have more in-box dolls. Another thing that I like to, another like doll gloat is that Draculaura in the corner, the coffin one. My cousin gave me that one. I'm very grateful.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. She's very kind. Careful.
Whoops, I'm just going to fall into the lighting and cover you in darkness. So I'm going to swing down to the bottom because, like I said, I want to leave your customs to the last. So let us go down to the... Oh.
Careful.
Yeah, see, if you guys know me, I'm very klutzy. So we'll go down to the very bottom.
Got some more Monster Highs. I don't want to say I have all the originals, because that's definitely not the case. But I feel like I have a good chunk of the first ones that came out. The best ones.
Exactly. Gen 1 is the best. I know I'm going to get a fight, but...
Maybe.
Maybe.
They put so much love and care into them.
Yes.
Like look at this. Look at these designs.
Exactly.
Like, they just don't compare.
No.
Like
They're
a
amazing.
new version of these two, like, I swear they just throw every pattern. Like, there's no pattern needed here.
Yeah.
There's one pattern. There's 2 patterns and that's it. Not 18 different patterns like they do for everything.
Yes.
It's too much.
Too much, darling.
Too much.
And then...
Oh my. This is my temporary space. I have 3 temporary spaces, which are these 2 Kika Good ones. In the hair doorables, I just kind of have stuff thrown in there for now. And very clearly stuff thrown in here. It's like half Legos, half McDonald's toys. This is a Winx toy. Oh, they're legs. It's just legs. Nothing broke.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So now we are going to the piece de resistance.
Yeah, all my custom dolls. Some of these I have videos of still, and some of them I do not. I have, in the very, very back, you cannot see them though, because they're pretty much covered. I do have some that people made for me, or I did in doll trades.
That's amazing.
I need to get back into it. I miss it.
And are these your favorite ones?
Yeah, any ones that I didn't like too much, I sold.
That makes sense.
Sold or just took apart to create a new one.
Yeah.
You know, like, why waste it? And some of them, like, these are just too bad. I can't sell. Yeah. I can't sell it.
Are you comfortable showing us what you do now? Like with creating things?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what you see here. I have my own little Etsy store, which is also by the name Seven-Eyed Fox. I have a lot of these things in here. Oh, that's okay.
I dropped a pen, people. Oh, so cool. And definitely we'll be putting your link down below for
thank you.
For your store, and try not to throw any more things.
No, it's okay.
Can I show them the little thing you made from
Beetlejuice?
The
sandworm?
Yeah. That's so cool.
I didn't make this basket, but I made this basket.
Oh, wow.
The sandworm was actually a part of a video, one of the last videos I did, but it ended up breaking because I tried to make a mold of it. So I break off, and then I just ripped it off the thing completely and put it on a plaque. But I put it on a plaque before I put anything on the back. So
oh no.
Yeah, and you gotta figure out how to do that. But
yeah.
Until now, it's all sticky from the gel stuff too. It's great. It's real great.
And you make outfits as well? Because I see a lot of fabric over there.
It's a lot of fabric. And I never have the fabric that I need. I try to make stuff. I make a lot of like mini things. I'll make stuff for myself. I will, I mostly like to make either plushies or like additive things. Recently I have a backpack or a bag that I cut apart some crappy sweatpants. They made it where the one side was this and the other side was this for pants. The bottom of the pants were like that. Yeah, so I cut off some of the stuff and now I have a cool Spider-Man bag with decals on it.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah. That's very creative.
Thank you.
So last question.
Yes.
Is there anything that you would want to start collecting that you aren't collecting right now? Or are you pretty happy with collecting what you are collecting?
I only have one, technically two, but I want to start collecting more statues. I have a lot of figures, but statues and busts are they're a lot more expensive.
Yes.
A lot more expensive than $20 to $1,000.
Yes.
So I want to start collecting those. Those are a little bit more, I don't want to say it's like the next step, but those are like the adults, whatever versions.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably some busts, maybe some one of those tall, gigantic mannequin things.
Yeah.
Real crazy.
One last hard question. Do you have any advice for anyone who wants to start collecting things? Any advice you might have? I might be asking a very complicated question.
No. I think it's a good question. I would say probably two things. One, don't let anyone tell you you can't collect something if it's weird, if it's out there, if there's not a whole lot of it. If you like it, collect it. Just do what you love. Not everybody has to be a part of it. And two, If you really, really want that special edition thing, buy it. I don't want to encourage spending money, but always if it's a limited time, if you're worried about getting it later, just get it. Don't get it because you want to resell it. If you're worried about not being there, buy it. Trust me, because it's not going to be there later. Every single time.
Yeah.
And that's probably about the advice. Collect what you want and get that special edition thing.
Very good advice. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for showing us your collection.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And just continue to be awesome because you're awesome. And I love looking at all the cool stuff that you collect and all the cool stuff you do. So thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed my collection.